when I say urban, I mean we're in urban. This place used to be out in the middle of nowhere, and I used to catch hybrids, sand bass. They would swim between your legs. That isn't quite so anymore. So I don't know. Maybe there's not enough water. It's hard to tell. But there is enough canoe construction out here. Man, it's different every time I come out here now. There's a jam for you from a recent flood. Those posts are there to stop that wood from going down and knocking out that pipe, which is probably maybe a water pipe, maybe a sewer, I don't know. But it did its job. It's amazing. Just amazing. Oh, catching fish now down there. I'll have to watch it a little longer. Very good, very good. All right, guys, spring is here at full force, spring rains, and one of the things you got to do, especially here around DFW, is be willing to go back to places you caught fish before and see if they're here. Not much of anything here, actually. So we're gonna move on. I saw a couple of guys. You gotta be willing to watch too. Watched a couple, 3, 4, 5 people fishing down in this creek down in here. Not a bite. So we need some more flow probably. And it's not over till it's over. Keep watching. We're gonna hit another spot probably. We'll see how this all turns out. What do you say, huh? Wow. It is a hot, humid April day here in DFW. This urban fly fishing thing, hey man, if it was easy, everybody would do it. Just like carp fly fishing. So anyway, let's move on, see what we can see. I'll show you what I'll show you, and you can decide what you want. Side creek to the creek I was actually on, the big one, and man, there's some good looking holes, but look down there, will you? You cannot get down there, people. So it's either you wade. We can't, there's private property around you can't go on to. I'm looking for access anywhere I can find it. This is a good spot. I'll drop a pin on it for you and leave it in the comments. We're gonna head for the car. I-35 was backed up. That's why I bailed out and came here. And now I am ready to see if I can make it down to Lewisville and Railroad Park and then fish it for real for the first time. What a place, man. This has changed so much. It's incredible. Pretty incredible. Just wish I could stop right here, catch a fish. But it's pretty churned up with flood stuff everywhere. We'll just have to see what happens. There's some people down there. I really want to go down that way. But that is private property. Alright guys, let's wrap this one up. I'll give you a pin on this, and either we'll come back with more, or this is it. All right, guys, I am throwing the kitchen sink at these guys, and I'm at the far north end of this huge, I'll show it to you in a second. I'll lift the camera up and show it to you. Of this huge, I don't know, overflow pond on the edge of Railroad Park, and over that way is the dump. So you don't want to keep any fish here, but what I can tell you is it looks like this water is pretty bad. Meaning that a lot of fertilizer's gotten in here, and that can really be a problem for the fish population. We'll see what happens. I want to go just a little bit further before this weather kicks my hiney. Let's see what happens. All right, let me get a camera angle in here to show you the park behind me. And I've probably walked about a mile and a half. But there's what it looks like. And you'd think that with the wind coming out of the south, it would blow everything you got up here to the north end tip. And that's where I am. There's nothing here but the stink of the dump right across that berm right there. All right, urban fly fishing in Dallas Fort Worth, man, doesn't get much more urban than being right next to a mountain-sized dump. I'm gonna turn the camera so you can see. And looks like my microphone is somewhere else, but look over here. This looks pretty fun. Let's go get a look. All right, guys, let me try this. Maybe I can block the wind with me. Look up there. That's the Trinity River in the distance, and nearby is an overflow pond. We're gonna go see. Ooh! Oh, boys, it's raining in daylight. You know what? The devil is beating his wife again. Can you believe it? I gotta get me some rain gear on pretty quick, because it's coming my way. Man, oh man. God dang it. I kind of wanted to get through the rest of this little experiment, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I got my good hat. Let's see what happens. You know, we're going to have to cut this off because there's no point in showing you video with raindrops on it because it doesn't look like anything you want to see. We're going to shut her down until the rain stops, or we catch a fish, and I'll show you a fish if I catch them in the rain. You know, fish have to eat, right? So maybe they have to eat in the rain too. Well, that's an old jacket, just maybe giving it up the zipper. I don't know. Anyway. All right, guys, we got us pretty good rain here, and the only thing tall enough for me is a Texas mesquite tree, and it's doesn't have much leaves on it, as you can tell. I think this might pass over, but we're just gonna have to see what happens. I sure want to hit this thing. It's kind of crazy looking. Retention pond for the Elm Fork of the Trinity River. We'll see what happens. It's pretty much a rain out now, and I hear a little thunder. And here we go. Blue skies are back. Just a little bit of sprinkles is all that amounted to. Man, there's some animal trails in there and stuff. Kind of spooky out here. Sun's coming out. The rain just stopped. That was about a 5-minute rain. Just enough to make it sticky. So let's go see if we can find some fish in the fresh rain water. All right, guys, looky here, looky here. It may not be the promised land, but it's some promising water. And it was a hike to get here. There's a new road going in right over there. We're outside of Lewisville, headed towards the dump. I think it's the road that goes straight into the dump now, a brand new road. That's the Trinity River. This is where it flows. We're south of Lewisville Lake. So they've obviously got the dam open up there. And we just had a little rain that went by, and I've got a spot down there I think I can cast from. I'm sure not going to try to cast off of this or go down it, but hey, sometimes if you go far enough, you're all alone in the world. I kind of like it that way sometimes. Man, that's green water. Hope it looks green to you. Plenty of trash coming out too. We are in a pretty darn secluded spot right outside of Lewisville. This is the Elm Fork of the Trinity River in flood stage. And I'm treating this like I treat any kind of riprap below any dam with a dead drift. Or a very dead, sorry drift that allows this clouser to fall in out of the current. There's a brand new bridge to somewhere. But I thought you might want to see what it looks like here. I've been casting a little bit, I'm not catching anything. I think there's not a big enough turnout right here. So this concrete right here leads to that overflow over there, and it looks like the gate is closed right there. But this is a lot of water coming down the Trinity River now. Sun's coming and going, we got through that rain. This is a perfect spot for fish, really it is. Every once in a while it gets loose. I'm gonna let that drift. Throw some mins into it to get it out further from the shore. Make sure it catches the current. Then you just do a slow back on it. But there's nothing here. I think the fish are further down. A lot of trash here. Of course, the dump, I can smell it. It's right over there. I think that's what that new road is leading to, is the dump. Too much water. But a beautiful, beautiful spot that we're going to come and hit again when the water drops. I mean, it's just awesome. But for now, I think we're going to stop, move one more spot, and then we'll take the 2-mile walk back. In case you're wondering, red and white clouser, because I've tried a lot of flies, and this kind of activity level, it should be red and white clouser on a jig hook should do the trick for sand bass and for hybrids if they're in here, which this place is notorious for hybrids. All right, let's go get a look somewhere else, eh? All right, guys, I think this is the only spot I need to pin for you right here. And that is because when you look at it on the satellite, you're not gonna believe me. None of this stuff is here, you know, but it's here. It's here. It's just not on the satellite that I have. So I'm gonna pin it. It'll be down in the description. Elm Fork, Trinity River, flood stage, new construction, new road. And I think the reason I really want to pin this for you is because I think that's my shortcut to get back and skip all that bushwhacking. I did 2 miles of it to get here. I mean, this is really serene. It's just unbelievable. I imagine in the morning this would photograph really well. If you're a nature photographer, you need to come here. This is really, really nice. So there it is. I'm calling it. It's got more rain coming. Had enough. So thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Boost if you have that ability. You know, one thing I really like is seeing the underside of these places before they're all finished and graffitied up. This, you know, getting under stuff, that goes back a long way. I used to crawl under the beach house back on South Powder Island. It was nice and cool. The sand was cool. So, hey, it is what it is, people. There should be some fish in here, mega fish. We'll see what happens next time. Now that's why we gotta live holistically. It is a beautiful road out of here. It's taking me exactly where I need to go. Almost. Another pond right there. Man, once these overflow, the fish will go into these and they'll be trapped. Too bad.